hey, okay. Could I have some Patron?
Okay, yeah, give me another. Hey, yeah, you know what I'm here. Yeah,
Come on.
it's my favorite. Thank you.
Woo! Yes. Okay.
Hey! Woo! Sipping that like water.
Could I get another one? Okay.
Hey, cutie, hey, how you doing? That's how I lost my DACA permit, in a drunken stupor. Just kidding, I ain't about that life. But for real, I lost it at a bar. Hi everyone, I'm Sheridan, and this is Chantal. She's gone. Today, we're gonna talk about Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, not to be confused with VACA or CACA. So what's DACA? DACA is a type of 2-year renewable relief that came about as a result of an executive order announced by President Obama on June 15th of 2012. The reality though, is that this came about because of undocumented people like you and me, and Chantal. Yeah! So this is what DACA basically does. It allows a person to become a low priority case for removal proceedings, and it grants them an employment authorization permit, which essentially gives them legal authority to work. With this work permit, you can also obtain a special for work purposes only social security number. The work permit, depending on which state you live in, can also open up the doors for a driver's license or in-state tuition rates. We've included a map below with the states that have these benefits, but we'll be going over it in detail in another video, so make sure to check that out once it rolls out. So the one thing that I really have to stress is that Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals is not the DREAM Act, okay? The DREAM Act been dead. Rest in peace. You can find out more about all of that drama in the last video, History of the Movement, if you haven't already watched it, which you should, because it's pretty good, yeah. DACA, which is granted by USCIS, is also different from regular Deferred Action, which is granted by ICE. Deferred Action has existed before Obama's announcement, but that was a type of relief granted by ICE specifically for people who were in removal proceedings. So just to make things clear, right now we're talking about Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Eligibility requirements. Straight from the USCIS website, you may request DACA if you were under the age of 31 as of June 15th, 2012, came to the United States before your 16th birthday, have continually resided in the United States since June 15th, 2007 up until the present time, were physically present in the United States on June 15th of 2012, had no lawful status on June 15th of 2012, are currently in school, have graduated or received a certificate of completion from high school, have a GED, or are an honorably discharged veteran of the Coast Guard or Armed Forces, not been convicted of a felony, a significant misdemeanor, or 3 or more other misdemeanors, and do not pose a threat to national security or public safety. And there you have it. You'll need to fill out the appropriate applications. The I-821D, the I-765, and the I-765 worksheet, along with documents to support the evidence that you do fulfill these eligibility requirements and a $465 money order. Below you'll find a link to the USCIS website. Take the time to read through all of their guides and especially the instruction sheet. You'll feel a whole lot better about what you send in if you read through all of this and then you know what's up. This takes a lot of work, but you're gonna have to put some work into it, of course. And believe me, if you educate yourself about all of this, you'll feel a whole lot better about what you send in. I was able to complete my DACA application on my own, so if you think you meet these requirements pretty easily, you should probably give it a try. And if you do seek out an attorney's help, make sure that they're low cost because, again, the application doesn't say that you have to forcefully go see an attorney. On the flip side, applicants who have had a criminal history or any departures are gonna have trickier cases, so you really may want to go get an attorney's help to make sure that what they review is going to get approved. Now some of you may be renewing your DACA. Look at you, congratulations Shayla. You're eligible to renew so long as you meet the same requirements as initial applicants and you did not depart the United States on or after August 15th, 2012 without advance parole, have continuously resided in the US since your first application, and once again have not been convicted of a felony, a significant misdemeanor, or 3 or more other misdemeanors, and do not pose a threat to national security or public safety. You won't need to submit any additional evidence unless it's a new criminal history or departure since the first time you applied. So links to all of that will also be below. One of the big things I want to take the time to point out is that you should never, ever, 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 ever put the social security number that you get from DACA on financial aid forms. Don't do that. That social is only for work-related purposes, okay? I mean, like, it's literally right up on there on that social. If you put your social on a financial aid form, ooh, I will, ooh, no. So that about wraps up this episode. DACA's been really helpful to me in my personal life because, I mean, it's helped me be able to work so that I can fund my education and just life in general because life is expensive, damn! Resources and all those goodies are down below. Like this video, share this video, eat this video, you know. Whether or not you're DACA eligible, I invite you to join our movement so that way eventually we can expand DACA to even more people. Remember your roots, remember your community, and never forget the power in your story. Join us next week for another episode of College Uncomplicated's UndocU. Au revoir.
Hey, I see you over there. I see you, Yeah,